Hi everyone, welcome back. The question I get asked quite frequently is, what is the best 9mm handgun on the market? If you have been following this channel long enough, you know that the answer is not simple. There is not a single 9mm pistol, or any gun for that matter, that will be appropriate for everybody. So many factors come into play whenever one is trying to find the best 9mm for oneself. For example, concealed carry might be important for some people, while others may not care for it. Similarly, some people need a personal and home defense weapon, whereas others may want something just to have fun at the range. The point is, everyone out there has personal preferences that vary greatly, so it is really difficult to pinpoint exactly one handgun that fits everyone. Among these preferences, budget is probably the most important one. Not everyone has enough money to get whatever 9mm pistol they want. However, if you happen to have that much capital on you, feel free to skip to the end of the video. As for the other people, I'm going to tell you about the best 9mm pistols in different price ranges, starting from $250 to going past $750. Making such a video is not easy, considering the variety that is out there on the market. However, I have tried to be very objective with my list, and I'm hoping you guys will like it. So let's just get to it. Under $250. Ideally, the first category should have started from under $200, but frankly, you cannot find much in that price bracket. The gun I picked in this category was Ruger's EC9S. You could have purchased this gun for under $200 a year ago, but now the price of this handgun has increased owing to high demand. It will cost you around $240 in pristine conditions, but second-hand options can be bought at lower prices. For me, it is one of the most practical 9mm in this price bracket for several reasons. For starters, the pistol conceals well in all carry positions, including inside and outside the waistband, ankle carries, shoulder carry, and more. It features a polymer frame, one that is very sturdy and cuts no corners as far as reliability and practicality are concerned. As for the triggers, people have mixed feelings about them. It is lightweight at under 4 pounds, enough for some people to let off rapid, successive rounds. However, some consider it too fast. For me, it is quite advantageous if you are looking for something for personal defense. It is a very simple pistol with a 7+1 capacity, 3.12 inch and 6 inches in length. No bells or whistles are attached to it, which is what you generally expect from a handgun in this price range. The only caveat I want to mention is that while it comes with blade safety, it is the only one which, not to mention, is subpar by today's standards. Under $400. The under $400 market is probably the most competitive price bracket as far as handguns are concerned. If you are clear with your preferences, you can get a decent 9mm handgun in this price bracket with little to no compromises. I think two 9mm pistols are the best in this price range. First, the Taurus G3, which trades at around $300 to $320, and Ruger's Security 9, which has an MSRP of $399.99. Taurus G3 is probably the best 9mm the company has ever produced and represents the best of their current crop of pistols. It is offered in several variants, including X, XL, optics ready, and even compact. But unless you want to stretch the budget, you will have to stick with the standard one. The most appealing aspect of the G3 is its 15.6 round magazine, which packs enough firepower to make it usable for personal and home defense. You can also have fun with it at the range every once in a while. Furthermore, a Picatinny rail is also available on the basic model, allowing you to customize it with the accessories of your liking. There are a couple of downsides to the G3, including an average trigger and a few issues related to ergonomics. However, I don't think any of them will be a deal breaker for most people. As for those who do not want to compromise on the feel of the trigger and ergonomics of the handgun, the Security 9 by Ruger has got you covered. Albeit with a low magazine capacity, it offers a solid trigger and ergonomics that ensure a good high grip on the gun. I'm not a fan of its sights though, but again, it is not something that should discourage you from giving it a try. Under $600. Under $600 is a very interesting market because it is not exactly a budget market, but it is also not too expensive. People looking for 9mm in this category would not want to make any compromises, But let's face it, you will have to make some anyway. The two options that come to my mind with which you will have to make little to no compromises include Smith & Wesson's M&P M2 and Ruger's American 9mm. The former trades at around $599, whereas the latter can be bought for $20 to $30 less. If I had to pick between the two, I would go for the Ruger American, mainly because of its design, which is not just good looking, but also very practical. Plus, the price is just right. It is one of those guns you can take out of the box and fire hundreds of rounds without even lubricating it. I have personally fired about 200 to 300 rounds in one go, straight out of the box, and have not experienced any malfunction. Furthermore, it is one of those guns that feels just right in my hand. It's a go-to 9mm for personal and home defense, mainly because of its massive 17+1 capacity and ergonomic design. As for the M2.0, it is quite a capable gun as well, but it does not come close to Ruger's counterparts as far as looks are concerned. I mean, I just hold the guns together to realize what I'm talking about. There's a world of difference between the two, despite the fact that the M2.0 costs a little more. However, I'm a fan of its trigger, which is one of the crispest I have ever tried. It just makes the shots more accurate, and man, that trigger reset gives so much satisfaction with its audible click that can also be felt. Performance-wise, both pistols are incredible, but the design of the two handguns is a little different. Furthermore, the grip of the M2.0 is textured but lacks finger grooves, but Ruger's American lacks the aggressive texture and instead offers finger grooves. You would not go wrong with either of these pistols. Just figure out these little things, and you are good to go with both of them. While I have discussed the standard duty models of both pistols, compact variants are also available in both handguns. However, their prices might vary from what I stated earlier. Under $800. Under $800 is the least exciting category for me, mainly because most pistols in this range are either low-tier competition handguns or modified versions of popular firearms from various brands. And I, for one, have always been in favor of customizing the gun myself instead of purchasing one. However, if I have to pick one in this category, it would have to be the Walther PPQ Q5 Match. The gun retails for around $770 at most outlets and is one of the most capable guns you can find in this budget. It is one of the best guns for the range and features one of the best triggers straight out of the factory that I have ever tried. It is incredibly light with just 0.1-inch rest and feels simply exceptional. Furthermore, the 5-inch barrel of this model is very accurate mainly because of its long sight relief and easy-to-see sights. Ergonomics is another area that the firearm manufacturer has absolutely nailed. It feels very comfortable in hand, but as a full-size handgun, it is not the easiest to conceal. The fact that makes it an incredible range pistol is its 15-round magazine and extremely light recoil. The only downside to owning this handgun is that while the aftermarket scene is growing, it is still quite limited. Furthermore, the magazines of the handgun are also quite expensive, so you would want to handle them with great caution. That is all I have for this video. I hope it has been informative and has helped narrow down your choices. Let me know what you think of the list and what guns you think make the best in said budgets. Stay connected with the channel to learn more about guns and everything else surrounding them. As always, I will see you in the next one.